39th in Chicago. Minneapolis. Finally made it down with the kids and Emily. Pay our respects, show our support. Yeah. This is called bringing some love down.
Hello, how are you?
What's your name, sister?
I'm Marcia. Who are
Hey,
you?
Marcia, that's Theo.
Hello, Theo. How are you?
He's wonderful.
Yes.
He's all affection.
Hi. Hello. You are so cute.
He's desperate. Yeah, he loves it. He'll lick your fingers right off.
Oh my goodness. Have you been in the space before?
No. Got. Hi
Welcome
there,
to
Marcia.
GFS, George Floyd Square.
Yes.
Otherwise known as just 38th in Chicago.
Yeah.
If you're not familiar, it's the epicenter of a social justice movement around the world. It's okay.
You okay? You okay with me doing a live thing?
You can do a
While
live,
you're
but
talking?
I suggest you ask anybody if you're going to be filming them.
Yeah. I should ask you first.
You'll see the obelisk that has Justice Demands 17 through 24.
Okay.
But if you want to know what are the demands after the city was like, are y'all done? And we're like, no. And they're saying, what did we say?
We're just
remember what I said? Like, you don't. Oh, are y'all together?
Yeah, this
okay,
is our
perfect.
family.
I was about to say,
this
just
is
make
Marcia,
sure that y'all.
This is Ed. That's
Hello.
Emily, Evelyn.
Hello.
Faith
Hello.
is up the street.
So these are the justice demands, the 24 demands of George Floyd Square.
Excellent.
And you can have a copy of it. I just sanitized my hand if you want one. Would you like to know
Oh, for
why
sure.
and how long we're staying here?
Yeah, we would.
Well,
we
here
want
you
to
go.
know the
Why
whole
don't you put that in
story.
there?
We've been watching from afar.
Yeah, how far away? Where y'all from?
Well, we've come up from Janesville, Rock County, Wisconsin.
Oh, I know where that is. I know where that is. Matter of fact, there was an artist that came here from there.
No kidding.
They wanted to do a mural, a street chalk mural. And
No
it was
kidding.
A younger person. Hey, if you know who I'm talking about, I forget your name, but you look talented. Yeah, and they were like, we just drove 300 miles. Isn't that about how far away?
Yeah, it's about that much.
Yeah.
5 hours.
Yeah. So what brings you to Minneapolis?
Evelyn lives here and Faith lives here.
Well, hey, Faith,
so this
how
is
are
Faith.
you?
This is Marcia, Faith.
Yeah, well, welcome to my neighborhood. And I say my neighborhood because
Yes.
it is my neighborhood. I'm a teacher at Roosevelt High School.
No
It's
kidding.
about a mile that way. My house is about halfway down this block, but over one block. And May 25th, 2020, they killed a black man in a corner store.
Right.
My student is the one that filmed it.
No kidding.
And it sparked a national uprising that turned into a global uprising.
Yes.
38th and Chicago Avenue, as humble as it is, has been the rallying cry in Athens, Greece, in Paris,
Right
France,
on.
in Germany, where 430,000 people marched at the same time. The single largest march for Black lives outside of the United States.
Yeah.
They did it in Iceland, in Japan, in in New Zealand even, right?
Well, would it be fair to say that George Floyd's life parallels Stephen Biko for
I'm not sure.
escalating the conversation about apartheid in America?
I would say you have a
A
really
parallel.
a good point to make. Janine Duda actually did, and you may see it when you go there.
Yeah.
She did a quilt where it was about Stephen Biko, but
Yeah.
she did it in honor of GFS. And
Yes.
so when you go to the black and white and gray,
Yeah.
you'll see a gray and red quilt, and it's a quote about Stephen
Cool.
Biko. His
Oh.
death was not in vain.
No.
And neither was his life. Being a flashpoint of a global justice movement. And so
What do you teach at Roosevelt?
I teach English.
Nice. And by the way, I'm executive director of the Madison Teachers Union.
Well, there you go.
So been
Brandy
helping.
Weingarten, who's the
Oh,
president
sure.
of the National AFT,
Not that
was just here
titles
2
mean
weeks
anything.
ago. She came to see me.
Yeah, cool.
And so just reminding the world that the world is watching, reminding my
That's
city
right.
the world is
That's
watching.
right.
And my union is 800,000 people strong.
Yeah.
So Yeah,
Well, and
we're not
everybody-
alone. Even if I'm
everybody-
sitting here
I
at
was
3
gonna
o'clock by
say,
myself, I'm not by myself.
Yeah, I can just say you have sometimes when you're out by yourself and you're feeling a little lonely, you're inspiring people, like you just said, that you don't even realize, all over the world. So stay focused on that,
Well, thank you.
because it's real.
Yeah, it is. The memorial is in multiple parts, and once you're around the fist and you see all of that, the further you go, if you hook a left on Columbus Avenue, it's even further. So, so go and experience it. If you have any questions or comments or even concerns, you can come and see me. I'll be at this wall.
Thank
as
you,
usual.
Martha.
Thank
You inspire, sister.
Thank you so much.
Stay
Thank
strong, and we should get like some sharing of communication, contact information,
I'll
so
be
we
right
can
here.
stay
Or you can
supportive.
find me at Marcia Howard on Facebook.
Yeah,
MARCIA, Marcia
Okay.
like Brady, Howard like the duck.
cool. I don't
And
have
I got
any.
curls in my picture, but you'll see me.
Yeah. I'm just privileged to work for working people. That's what I mean. My title doesn't mean a thing. I'm a roadie to the rock stars.
Well, there you go.
But there's a big movement afoot everywhere, including Madison, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
A lot of reflection, and Faith has been struggling. They lived through, a little bit over by St. Anthony's, and Evelyn just bought a house near here.
How far away?
Well, we're going to see it for the first time.
Oh, okay.
Where's it at, Ev?
Oh, I got it. It's that's above Lake Street, but I heard
Yeah.
that the 20s are acting funny right now.
What does that mean?
City folk talk. The 20s
Yeah.
are hot. Yeah.
We're by the Kmart.
So, from an outsider's standpoint, lingo, 20s are hot. Give
Yes,
me the
there's-
implications.
Here's the thing: because of this unrest and because of the actions of the 3rd, 4th, and 5th precincts subsequently, i.e., they came down with the blue flu. Or
Oh,
I like to call it
like a-
Operation
yeah,
How
right,
You Like
right.
Them Apples. You don't like us, then we're not
No
going to
kidding.
service you.
No kidding.
That's what happened. And because of that, there's been a shift in normal powers that be in the underground
Yeah,
economy.
yeah.
And so because they're able to, and they're aided and abetted, and people are dropping rounds off. Like, rounds are hard
No
to
kidding.
get. I'm a retired Marine, Second Amendment applies to
No
me too.
kidding.
If I got to crowdsource bullets, then how are these people who don't have a lot of money able to get all these rounds? Well,
Yeah.
we got a theory. That's more than just a working theory.
Yeah.
But long story short, it's almost like you're playing pinball and you're getting tilt.
Yeah.
There are powers that be that wanted ShotSpotter to go out. So you're hearing a lot of pow, 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 but not seeing as many bodies. So it's gunfire, but not
Yeah.
gunshots.
Yeah.
But what that does is systematically terrorize you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're in fight, flight, or freeze mode for an entire summer. And the police are like, whatever. They did it on purpose. Because what they want is for people to clutch their pearls and say, well, maybe we do need police. Or, I'm really down for Black Lives, but come on now.
Yeah.
Right? And because people are now savvy enough to realize what's actually going on, it doesn't make it less irritating or less scary. But at least it's more understandable. Like, wow, I called the police and they're literally not coming.
Yeah.
And yet they'll come for a business whose alarm goes off. We say over here over and over again, people, not property. People over property. And we know right now that the 3rd, 4th, and 5th precincts are saying property over people.
Yeah.
Because what they want is to justify a $196 million budget.
Well, that's
And
always
you can't be a good guy unless you can find some bad guys to be a good guy against.
that's always been the historic role of police
Yeah.
in our society anyway. Property over people to
But
begin
what's
with.
really, really cute is we got technology now. So
Yeah,
when you're filming
I
things in
noticed
real time
that.
and disseminating information
Yeah.
in real time, you can provide the counter narrative within seconds. So if you're hearing shots and your neighbor goes, oh, I see the person, they're shooting up in the air, then you can at least for 1 second sort of like, okay, that's irritating and it's still dangerous, but nobody's trying to invade my house or,
Yeah.
or murder me in my sleep. So that helps. And what also helps is if you have a strong connection with other community members where y'all can talk about it
Yeah.
in real time. Get on a block club, get on a signal chat, a WhatsApp thread so people can talk, and you might have somebody who's on your block that's like chicken little about everything. You use that to sort of like calm them down. Like, are you okay? Did something check your house? Did anything hit your house? What's going on? Are you a victim, or have you just felt victimized because you hear something? That brings up another irony. I've spent 47 black ash years in the United States, and I've been in terror every single day of those. And there are people right now that are saying, I've spent 3 months listening to, and I'm looking at them like,
I know.
oh wow, must be so devastating to be feared for your life when I can't drive my Mercedes-Benz and see cherries behind me without thinking I'm about to be summarily executed in the middle of the street.
Yep.
So, food for thought. 24 demands. They give us a little bit of justice. We'll give them a little bit of street.
Yeah.
And until then, no justice, no street.
No street and no peace.
No justice, no street. The interesting thing about 38th in Chicago is we kind of put the civil in civil disobedience.
Cool.
We like have trunk or treat and like block parties and corn feuds.
Nice.
And we have a medical tent with 612 MASH.
Yeah.
Like, we're trying to reimagine what a small village, a small community feels like. We allow EMS, the post office comes through, firefighters come through. There's only one entity that's not welcome.
Yeah.
And I managed to, along with all the other community defense volunteers, when a white supremacist comes in, we just walk and talk them out.
So these are all children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and great-grandchildren of steelworkers, trade unionists.
Yeah.
Former occupiers of the state capitol in Wisconsin,
Absolutely.
sleeping in.
Yep.
So just thank you, and we're going to keep sticking together.
Thank you.
No, you know how you want to raise a socialist child? You take them everywhere you go, you know.
Yeah, it's a really good inoculation for ignorance.
And Faith has been struggling a little bit, I think, emotionally to come down. I've been kind of desperate to come down. You know,
just come and
visit and show,
hold
hey,
space.
That's what we're saying.
And just so you know, the very act of you and a dog standing in the middle of the street is an act of civil disobedience. I mean, granted, it's just jaywalking, but still.
We love it. And we got friends watching all over the country because we've got a live stream going. Marcia, everyone. And Theo.
And Theo. Hello, Theo.
And Emily and Evelyn, Faith and Ed are all here. 39th in Chicago.
Yeah,
I'm like just
I
sharing.
haven't brushed it yet since my shower.
Naturally.
Yeah.
Well, go show the world what's going on at 38th and Chicago Avenue in Minneapolis, Minnesota, otherwise known as George Floyd Square, the autonomous zone, the civil and civil unrest.
Right on.
We're a community, we're a village, and it takes a village in order to reimagine a world beyond policing, which is what we're doing. We're going to try to be sort of like a proof of concept that through community outreach and mutual aid and just holding space and talking to people, that we can trust each other enough to give each other a sense of safety, that we don't need the traditional methods. So that's what we're doing.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah, we just got the police out of our high schools in Madison. You know, the union made the demand, and we're working on what all of that means for kids and staff.
Okay, here, give me the dog. They're like, let's go.
Okay, we're gonna walk a little bit. Thanks for the hospitality. What do you got? You were saying here.
No, I was gonna say something to
okay.
my comrade over there.
Well, we have nothing but love and admiration and respect, and that's why we're here.
Well, come on, walk in.
Yes.
Her 17-year-old student filmed it, and they were closed for COVID, her school,
Oh boy.
at that time, so they never got to like
Process it.
process it.
Her student was the one with the film.
17-year-old girl,
Boy, oh boy.
yeah.
All right, brother. Come on over here. What do you think? Marcia's student filmed the murder. 17-year-old. Oh boy. Let's go over it. What are you thinking and feeling, Ev? Whole bag of emotions. Is your heart pounding like mine is? Yes, yes. Give me a hug. Where's Ev?
The whole street over here is right there.
It is.